is everyone today? It's Russell here for another review on the Sideshow's 6th scale Boba Fett figure as portrayed on The Empire Strikes Back. This is the box that he came in. There's a picture of him there looking angry, and there's another one on the other side of him just doing a nice relaxing sort of don't fuck with me pose. And there he is. I must admit, when I opened it I thought, wow, this is absolute crackerjack. The amount of detail they've put into it, it's been I've spent hours just looking at every little bit of detail and stitching, and I'm just so impressed with the amount of work that they've put into it. Now we'll start with the helmet. As you can see, the amount of detail on that, the scratches, look, the blaster shot there, a little indentation on his helmet. It's just they didn't hold back on the detail with the paint job and your little scanner there. So yeah, the amount of detail on it is really crackerjacked. I don't know if the camera's picking up on that, but you can see the red little writing on there. It's a shame that that doesn't light up. That would have been a nice little add-on to it. But as you can see, look, the indentation on his cock piece there. Oh, that would have hurt. Oh, and I must admit, when I got him out, I played around with his little knee guards there, and one of the knee guards come off, and as you can see, it's only wrapped around his knee with a little bit of elastic there, and I pulled it off there, so I've got to get some glue and re-glue that in, but that's yeah, damn. I know. You are an idiot! Because I'm sort of new to these figures as well. I tried to pull the knee guard off around the boot. But without even thinking, the boots come off. And as you can see there, the detail in those boots. It's quite amazing how they get so much detail in. I know they must spend hours on moulds and getting all the prep work done for them. And yeah, there's the Wookiee plats, his victims. They're well hand woven too. They're so tight and perfect. Yeah, another indentation there on his shoulder pad. Check out the detail on them. That is just crackerjack what they've done there. And there's his blaster holster there. I'll show you that in a minute. And his cape. His cape's very it's very sort of firm. It's like a piece of tarp, a thin piece of tarp. But as you can see, the wear and tear on that as well. Just, you know, not new, shining new, but a sort of a darker indentation on them, as for, you know, portraying the dirt and that he's picked up over time. And you can see down here some black spots on the legs, just showing a bit of wear and tear, and around the actual pockets themselves you can see that bit's nice and sort of clean, And then it goes into a bit of darker detailing there, showing a bit of wear and tear. But it's see, look at the detail on them. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, so if you're looking, so being a Boba Fett, a very menacing looking figure, and in the Star Wars franchise, if you're a collector, you'll absolutely die for one of these. They are crackerjack. Now, if I lift these up, he comes with a couple of sets of hands as well. There's a pair of fists.
No disintegration. As you wish.
And another set of hands for gripping his guns. That's his left hand. And his right hand's here. He's gripping his blaster pistol. And you can see just the detail on that gun and how well it fits in the hand. Absolutely perfect. And yeah, so that's his blaster pistol. If you can see when I'm showing you stuff that you can see my injury. I stabbed my hand. Ouchie. Oh.
And I'll survive. I will survive. I will survive.
We've got his EE3 Mark 1 blaster. Look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? It's like a handgun. Massive handgun with a extension put on it. And his scope. Just looks wicked. So yeah, so I'll put that all on him a bit later. And he also comes with some tools too. It's got all his his knife there and just some extra tools that he comes with. And they all fit in his legs down the bottom there. They just fit in there, all of those 4 tools. So I'll put them on him later as well. But the piece of the resistance is the rocket pack. Look at that. It's very huge in size. I'll just put him next to the figure. You'll see him. I'll put it on him a bit later and pose him in a few positions. But yeah, it's quite big, and it's very well detailed as well, as you can see. See, why would you put detail down there? It sits on his back. No one's going to see it. That's what you love, don't you? Just attention to detail. And there's his rocket. All those wings come out. And that also comes out as well. Okay, let's do a nitpick. Nitpicks about the figurine. Alright, so my first nitpick would be, wait a minute, I'll see if we can stand. Stand. Good boy. First nitpick would be seeing I broke it. but it's a nitpick worth nitpicking about, is maybe just have something bracing that in a bit better than a little bit of glue or something that they used. Doesn't even look like there's been much on there. So yeah, maybe a little bit more sort of action on there so it doesn't break as easy. The next nitpick is the rocket. See the rocket? And if you look right at the end, oh, it won't focus in there. See how it looks like it's just been chopped off with a pair of bolt cutters. So it'd be better if that was sort of tapered back flat. Another nitpick is the fact that one leg is longer than the other. If you can see that. So I got to extend this leg out a little bit from its joint. Oops. Don't stuff it again. Just have that hanging out just a little bit more, just to get it more flatter. So he sits a bit better. Well, stands a bit better. But I know what you're thinking. Russell, you're an idiot. And I am. Because those nitpicks aren't worth nitpicking about. I just thought I'd put in those nitpicks because I haven't done that before. And I just wanted to make something new for this one. So knowing that it's new, it's probably boring and sucks the big ones. But there you go. Just before I set him up on his poses, I'll just show you the stand here that it comes with. It's very plain. It would have been nice to have some sort of picturage there or some sort of design, or even the Boba Fett's emblem of the Mandalorian would have been good right on there. But it's supposed to be set up so he's flying through the air, and I will set him up a bit later for you to have a look at. So if he's sitting there in the air, I suppose it's better to have a black one under him. So my final thoughts are that he is amazing. Sideshow have really put in a lot of effort to make him look the way that he does, and it is absolutely perfect. There is nothing I can fault on it. It's just crackerjack. It's attention to detail, the amount of articulation in him, the poses that you can do, which I'll get to, and yeah, if you're a collector and you love the Star Wars series, you are absolutely going to love this figurine. Alright guys, everyone take care. Make sure you like and share this YouTube video. Yeah, really appreciate the support. If you got any questions or queries, just comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a good one.
You're more used to me